It's easy to miss what's happening elsewhere in the industry when we've got the best tool on the planet, Blender. Why even look around, right? Kidding, of course. So let's step outside our comfort zone for a moment and see what the competition's been cooking up. Starting with Houdini, we all hear about procedural modeling, but this right here is a whole different league. This isn't just procedural modeling, it's procedural everything. Forget what anyone else claims. Just watch TinyBugBot build an entire mechanical dog without ever touching a single vertex, polygon, or edge. All of it done inside Houdini's COPS, or Copernicus node system, which is an absolute monster, easily rivaling and even outpacing Substance Designer in some areas. Remember, Copernicus only dropped about a year ago, and what it can already do is straight up mind-blowing. He even handles texturing directly in COPS, which is wild when you think about it. No back and forth between programs, no exports, just pure node-driven power. What makes this workflow so incredible is the freedom it gives. The infinite number of masks you can generate for texturing, the non-destructive flexibility to redesign anything at any point, and the procedural control that keeps everything clean and dynamic. And he doesn't stop there. After finishing the model, he goes on to rig the dog entirely in Houdini, then builds another procedural creature right after, pushing the system even further. It's the kind of stuff that makes you realize how far procedural tools have come. This next demo from Infenzia is a great reminder that 3D isn't just about animated movies and VFX shots. You can absolutely use those same skills to become an indie game developer. If you already know how to make models, you're halfway there. All that's left is learning your way around a game engine. And here's the best part. Infenzia actually uses Blender to make all the models for his game. So that's one big step you've already mastered. If you ever get tired of just making static renders or short animations, maybe it's time to give 3D games a shot. Since Blender supports VDBS from other applications, and let's be honest, its built-in smoke simulation system is still pretty slow and kind of rough, you might want to explore other tools for large-scale effects like dust, fire, smoke, and storms. One great option is Unreal Engine, especially now that it includes Niagara fluids. It's fast, scalable, and perfect for cinematic-level simulations that would bring Blender's viewport to its knees. To get you started, Jesse Patella from Redefine FX has a free Niagara Fluids course for Unreal Engine 5.7. It walks you through everything you need to create the kind of visuals you see in his trailer. Thick rolling smoke, fiery explosions, dynamic storm systems, the works. So if you've ever struggled with Blender's smoke sims or don't feel like grabbing an Embergen subscription, Unreal is absolutely the way to go. 3D usually goes hand in hand with video editing, especially if you're working on movies, commercials, or music videos. So for that side of production, I wanted to include this release trailer for Continuum 2026. And no, not sponsored or anything like that, just something genuinely cool that caught my eye. Continuum is one of those all-in-one post-production toolkits. It's packed with features for motion tracking, plate cleanup, relighting, image restoration, and a ton more. It's designed to blend seamlessly into your editing workflow, whether you're using Premiere, Resolve, or After Effects. The new 2026 version looks especially impressive. The lighting tools, object removal, and restoration features are on another level. If you're into compositing or just want to polish your renders into final shots, this is the kind of software that makes your 3D work feel cinematic. Have you seen the new animation tools in Unreal Engine 5.6? They're absolutely wild. One of the standout features is how you can now edit animation curves directly in the viewport. No more guessing what tweaking a curve will do. You literally see the motion path in real time, and adjusting it is as simple as moving the control points. It's like sculpting animation right in front of you. But what really blows my mind is the viewport itself. This is the final render. You're animating while looking at the finished shot, complete with lighting, shadows, reflections, everything. So as you move a character or adjust a pose, you instantly see how it affects the scene's look and mood. No more jumping between viewports or re-rendering just to check if the lighting works with the new pose. Unreal is really blurring the line between animation and final production here. I'm always amazed by game engines, how effortlessly they handle things that traditional 3D programs tend to struggle with. I know there's a lot going on in this demo, but just focus on the hair for a second. It's insane how natural and dynamic it looks, and it's all running in real time. Sure, you can get hair that looks this good in Blender, but not without some serious effort, a few workarounds, some trickery, and a lot of patience. Meanwhile, game engines just breeze through it like it's nothing. This particular demo is from a game called Super Simmer, where you take on an endless horde of zombies. It's got heavy Kill Bill vibes, the blood sprays, the sword slashes, the over-the-top energy, maybe even inspired by it. It's one of those projects that shows just how far real-time rendering has come, blending style, performance, and chaos in the best possible way. And by the way, as of November 1st, all Affinity products are now completely free to use. Yep, you heard that right. Glenton summed it up perfectly in his tweet. If you're a young creator starting out on a tight budget, this isn't even a hard decision. He shared a screenshot comparing prices, and honestly, it's eye-opening. I knew Photoshop was pricey, but I didn't realize it was $400 a year, and the full Creative Cloud suite, $1,200 a year. That's wild. Meanwhile, Affinity Photo, Designer, and Publisher, all of them are now totally free. No subscriptions, no hidden fees, just download and create. Look at this modeling process of a dragon leg. I honestly had no idea Houdini's modeling capabilities had come this far. This isn't the usual modeling workflow most of us are used to, but TinyBugBot is once again out here proving just how insanely flexible Houdini can be. What's happening here looks completely non-destructive, but not in the traditional procedural modeling sense. It's more like SDF modeling, yet still feels different, smoother, more adaptable, and way more experimental. Every shape blends and evolves seamlessly, almost like sculpting with math. This doesn't look like some built-in one-click feature. It's clearly a custom setup, stitched together from different systems inside Houdini. The level of control he has over the forms while keeping everything editable is just mind-blowing. Before you go, take a moment to check out my collection of geometry nodes generators, starting with Everything Pack, a collection of generators I've built over time, each designed to make scene creation in Blender faster and way more fun. This pack includes some of my personal favorites, like the debris tool, which makes it super easy to scatter debris around any object, perfect for adding realism and storytelling to your scenes. And here's the cool part. If you've made your own generators or downloaded others from somewhere else, you can add them into the Everything Pack. All you need is the .blend file and a thumbnail image, and they'll appear right inside the library, ready to use. From my pack, you'll get tools like the Destroyed Building Generator, perfect for post-apocalyptic or war-torn scenes, the Fireball or Sun Generator, the Debris Pile Generator, the Destroyed Road Generator, the Tornado Generator, and even a Missile Projectile Generator. And I'm still adding more. New generators are in the works, all focused on speeding up creativity and helping you build complex effects and scenes